Alrighty, folks, and welcome. This is a match that I had this morning between myself and Justin Waters. He is the home bowler, and we'll get a little handshake here. Let's make sure I get the scoreboards up on the right side. Bear with me. I'm still rusty at using this configuration. He is the home bowler. As usual, Justin will choose to go first, and he does. We're going to start on lane 22 and finish over on lane 21. Maybe I'll switch the scoreboards around and put the score there so I'm blocking the TV a little more. Have the pins over on the other side, and then move him to the left. And we'll run with this. So obviously looking forward to bowling against Justin. I bowled against him last year, and a heck of a match. He's just a great bowler, and look at this right off the bat. Nice 9 drop. Looks like that's working right. Everything but the 3 pin. And when you're averaging 125 or better, this isn't really much of a threat. And as you can see, right out of the gates, I find myself down a mark. Hopefully all this works the way that I expect it to. And we'll find Justin. Here we are, sitting on a spare and a fill. And the fill's going to be penalizing. What the heck is that? That is the 6, 7, 8, 9. So when they say Millis is fast, there's an example of it for you. The 6 and the 9, great piece of wood in between it. Maybe he can catch that on the outside and sweep it across. I don't know if he quite hit that the way that he wanted to. Unfortunately, didn't find a way to get to the 7 pin. But either way, 6 on the spare. Looking at a spinny plank here. Let's see if he can rip this for the 10. And he's going to catch the tail of that and get ripped off. All right. 25 through 2. Waters on the season is playing catch-up on matches. He's had a hard time getting people to schedule and bowl against him. He knows that my schedule's pretty flexible, so he waited until later in the season, and here we are. And he's going to pull that one a little off the head pin, but no worse for the wear. Leaves the 1, 3, 6, and 7. Obviously, you just kind of want to hit the 3 rail just right and see if something carries out the 7 for you. Piece of wood behind it's kind of flat. Don't know how much that's really going to come into play, but he throws such a strong ball. We'll see what happens here. Oh, absolutely. Let's grab a clip of that real quick. This water is just absolutely... Well, it looks like the wood did come into play there as he kind of shredded between the 1 and the 3. And I am behind. And he's going to get the check mark on the fill, leaving the check mark on the left-hand side. So the 2, 4, 5, and 7, it's a 6 fill. So 43 through 3. And let's see how we can do against the check mark. It's one of those glorious triangles with a tail. And he's going to pull that one unusually there, off to the 4, 7. And now just a little 2-pinner here, looking at the 2, 5 to convert for a 10. And I know somewhere I had the score sheet around here, and I misplaced it. And he's going to clean it up for a 10. '51 through 4 as we get started here. It's a pretty chilly morning. Getting the cameras and everything all set up. He's going to chop through like a normal human being bowler could do, punching out the 2, 5, 8, and then the 10 pin. See if you can make something out of this. For me, I would try to shoot the gap and get nervous. I would probably chop out the 1, 9, knowing me. He's going to let that one go a little to the right and just pick out the 3 and the 6. So looking for a good out here with the strange sticks he's got left up there. The 1, the 4, the 7, and the 9 with no wood around. And unusual. Just a 6-box for Waters here in the early going, and I am certainly not going to complain. I will take anything that he wants to give me like this. Once again, I track strikes, spares, 10 boxes, head pins, splits, the boxes that are won once they're completed head-to-head, the average score of the first ball, and how many pins a player leaves standing throughout the match. As you can see at the top of the scores on the right-hand side, the gap of the string itself is, plus minus 57, and obviously the magic box shows the lead as I fire away. And I'm gonna pull that one, and no worse for the wear. Get the Millis 8. Started out as a 3-1 first ball, but sloppy enough back there to topple a few extra pins. Now just drop this one nice and easy. I'll take it. Matching his spare out of the gates. Well, he had the head pin and I didn't. Good pop on that ball when it hit the pocket. I noticed it now. All right, looking to get a decent fill. That one's on the head pin. Little late fall of the 4 into the 7. I'll take the 9 drop. Whoops, nope. It's the 9 drop with the 8 pin missing, so we'll fix the pin by pin there. Let's see if I can drop one on line. There we go. Nothing impressive, but hey, sometimes you just got to hit the basic ones, right? 2 in a row, 19 through 1, 29 in a ball through 2. It's a tall order when you're going against a guy that can throw 130, 140, 150, 160 like it's nothing. On the fill. Once again, tight, but getting away with it. Leaving the left rail, the 1-2-4. And I notice, pretty common for me when I bowl at Millis, I tend to get like a little bit of dirt that breaks off on my hand coming from the lanes. See if I can go for 3. I'll see if I can do this all day long. It'd be great, right? But hey, either way, 3 spares out of the gate, 46 in a ball. And firing away in box 4. Ugh. Yeah, that one was kind of flat and heavy on the head pin. A little high. Still, it's an 8 fill, so that'll close out box 3 at 54, but I'm looking at a 6-7. Let's see if I can kick this wood and get something to fly. Well, it flew. Oh, wait a minute. Old man swings arms. Does not collect pin. Waters and I laughing about how, it's Millis. You never know. That pin managed to hold up on it, though. So let's see if I can pick the stick. And I do. Just a 10 bucks. But, hey, every stick is going to matter against this guy. 64 through 4. Coming out of the gates on fire. See if we can get back on it here. Oh, good Lord. For a brief second there, I don't know if it's, I'm talking to Waters, I'm like, I don't know if I was the only one that noticed it, but I popped out the front diamond before things. Oh, good, jeez, that would have sucked. This isn't any better. It's a 410 without any wood to help me. Let's see if I can send the 4 off the wall. Nope. Or just missed the 4. I think I was trying to catch the inside of that and just way off, but either way it would have been nice to send that and shave it. See if I can grab a stick here. Yeah, right on it. All right. We're going to switch sides here. I am going to toggle the scores off and bring up the stats at the halfway point. As Waters comes up and slides for his prep for the first couple of boxes on lane 21. I have a lead. Let's see if I can hold on to it. 73 to 57 at the half. So as you can see above the scoreboards, it's plus minus 16 on our numbers. Let's see if Water can get cooking on the second half. And that's a setback. But if you're going to get a setback, that's a pretty good setup from one. Look at this. That plank and even the slant, like, are almost pretty damn perfect. Obviously on this, you kind of want to be, you know, pretty far on the right side of the wood there. Let that pin spin and take out the 2 and let the ball take out the 5. Hello. Not exactly the way that what we planned it, but it is the way that it went.
Should have just went as 1 and not.
Little chatter from Waters as that pin comes shooting off the right-hand wall. Grab that spare. Finds himself sitting at 67 and a ball here through 6. Absolutely crushes the pocket. Everything but the 8. So that's 76. Although I'm not a fan of the wood here. He's got 2 slants, one pretty much in front of the pin. I might try to go at that and see if I can catch the cap of that and drive it straight back. He's got those 2 slanted pins. He's got the 1 in the back. Let's see how he goes at this one. The wood can move so quick here at Millis. What seems like it's the way you want to go at it isn't necessarily. Looks like he's going right. And they're just going to sizzle around it. He's like, just sweep to the right. And it wasn't there. See if you can drill the stick for a 10 bucks. Over or under on Waters in a single pin. Pretty damn good. Catches it. All right, coming into box 8. Waters at 86 through 7 complete. A little behind his pace, but we all know he can heat up in a second. Fires away. Beautiful heavy pocket hit. Gets left with a 610. I get nervous when I see wood like this at Millis because I know when I catch one that's at the lip, my ball tends to helicopter. Well, the pin tends to helicopter and the ball jumps up too. So let's see if you can drive this through and take this home. Oh yeah. All right. Off the wall as we watch that again. Waters now sitting at 96 and a ball through 8. Firing away here on the fill. Yeah, he saw it going right at it, put out the 2 fingers and called it, unfortunately. It's just a 2 fill, so 98 through 8 as Waters is going to see if he can make something out of this mess here. You know, obviously the common aim is to try to shoot the gap, let the ball cause as much chaos as possible. And, jeez, almost gets it. Just couldn't get the 6 to go. Once again, single pin for Waters. Over under. I'm going to give it to him in advance. How's that? Right on it. 10 bucks for Waters. 108 through 9. Wants a mark here, I'm sure, to get near his average. I believe so far in the season, a little on the low end for him. I think he's only averaging about a 122. I know I had it up on the intro screen, so I'm not looking at it now. 122.5 so far. But, again, not a lot of matches for him. I'm sure he'll warm that up. And that's the way to do it. Leaves himself a triangle 6. He's got a piece of wood kind of fiddling around there.
Even if I hit it, it won't go.
What are the odds I'm going to hit it and it won't go? Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't know what I ate for breakfast, but I know that. Oh no, my little program went away. I'm not going to get that that highlight. Waters with a spare there. You got my voice on loop. Oh no, is it still on loop? It'll be a 6 fill, 124 for Waters as he close out the first string. I'm trying to deal with some technical crap here. I don't know why I'm looping, and I don't like that I might be. Move him over as I try to get started here in the second. Yeah, I'm trying something different than I usually do, so there may be an audio loop, and I'll see if I can get rid of. Damn it. When you know you got a rally, the last thing you want to do is throw an eagle. But here we are. I notice that my Facebook doesn't like to update the chat live for me. I try to chip out the left wing. I'm just going to get the 2 and the 4. Let me know if that's any better on that audio loop. But I'll take it for a 10. Cut that one right across. All right. Guess that doesn't make a lot, but hey, look. I didn't update my last box because I suck. And that one's going to be really thin. Let's see how this ends up dancing. Oh, great. All the dust settles. 7-8 split. I don't know how I can get this Facebook chat to keep up with you guys here while you're chatting along. Forgive me. But I'll take it down. Like that wall being friendly to me today. Just cleaning up the 7-8. Wow, that really kind of shot off the wall heavy. I like it. All right. 93. And a ball here in the 7th. As I fire away in the 8th. Those feel good. If I could do that more often. Wow. Absolutely clobbering the pocket. First strike of the game. If I've learned anything about bowling against Justin, don't throw strikes against him. Charlie, wasn't it in the morning that you beat me up with your 680 or 689 against me? Back on the head pin, everything except for the 10. Hiding behind 2 planks. I don't really like this. One, because I'm blind. It looks really a lot easier now that I'm looking at it on the Zoom, on the replay. But when I was looking at this live, I really felt that that back pin was going to, you know, sneak by this guy. It's going to take it, though. 3 marks in a row here, laid on. Taking the first string as I'm sitting now at 133 and a ball. Did I screw something up probably? No, there it is. 133 and a ball. Great. Oh, what a fill, folks. 3, 5, 9 for a whole 3 pins. Close out box 9 at 136. Let's see if I can convert this. Not like that, you're not gonna. Just a little bit of that. I'm dying to get back to Harvard, man. I really do like bowling there. Oh, nice ball. Where was that one ball sooner? And we'll get the scores out of there. Bring up the string as I manage to steal one from Waters out of the gate. 146 to 124.
One down, 9 more to go. 9 more to go.
All right, cool. So I'm not looping. Thank you. It's good to know. Stats through the first one. I want the scores on the right. We'll get the stats out of there. We'll bring up the scores. We'll bring up string 2. Waters is on the left. And here we go as I work through my screens. Harvard is a great place, man. I tell you, it's definitely something you got to learn. You know how to hang in there because it'll. Oof, love it. All right, Waters starting out the second string. Gonna start out off his mark. Little 1-2-8. See if that shows up right, and it does. See if we can get this one right in between the 1 and the 2. Looks like he was talking about felt like there was a lot of powder on the lanes for him, and you kind of see that a little off balance at the end on the end of the slide, and just a little thin on the head pin on the outside. Cleaning up the half Worcester. No. I'll take it. I'll take it. I need every pin I can get against this guy. He starts out with an 8 box, but I'm sure he'll heat up quick enough. Timmy! What's up, buddy? I went full Tim Douglas today. I'll let you know that. Waters in box 2. Oh, good Lord. That's the threshold. Beautiful high pocket. Destroys it all. Just can't get that 8 to go. That said, Waters against a single pin. Watch and learn. No doubt. Sends the 8 to the pit. Sawyers. I didn't have to bowl there this year. More importantly, I didn't have to stream there. That's kind of, I love Sawyers, but man, trying to set up equipment in that place is a challenge and a half. All right, Waters back on track with a spare 18 plus. Second time I've seen the check mark from him. Same one, too, on the left-hand side. So it'll be 6 and have him at 24 through 2. He got kind of hosed on the first check mark. Oh, no, he missed the first check mark, pulled it into the 4-7. Let's see if this one goes better for him. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Just kind of mashed that one into the corner. Perfect. Yeah, that pop off the wall, that pin kind of trapped it. 2 in a row. Waters sitting at 34 plus this fill. I just want to reload the chat. How can I reload the chat? There's got to be a better way to do this. A little heavy, but it breaks up for him. So still a split, but a little baby split there as he gets the 8 fill. He sits at 42 through 3. Yeah, let's see if he can shoot the little baby here for 3 in a row. Nails it. Absolutely nails it right between them. And just like that, Waters is putting on a clinic here in the second string, sitting at, what, 52 in a ball? Ugh. Hit the head pin, they say. It's good for you. Waters rips right through it for a 4 fill. It'll be 56 as he tries to clean this all up. Hey, Carl, I know it's stupid, but I can't do the commentary and the scoreboards while I'm bowling. Makes it really difficult. But if you'd like to come down and learn how to run my scoreboards for me on my next match, by all means, feel free. Come on down. Justin pops the front 2 on the right side, gets a slide across to kick out the 4-pin. Absolutely the 3 pins you expect to see go away on this. Let's see if you clean up this weird leave here. And he's going to just shoot that one down the middle. I'll take it. I got no shame. Yeah, here he is talking about the... He's sliding around a little bit. Waters averaged 6.4 in his first ball in the first string. I'm at 7.4. But like I said, you bowl against him and how things look right now versus how things look then could be a totally different story. Either way, he's got a 63 half, and I got to see if I can get started here on lane 22. And I'm going to be off target, and that's the end of the sloppiness there. The 1, the 2, and the 10, so kind of want to try to catch the inside of this and see what happens. My normal ball, you know, I try to send the 1 into the 2 and then the ball over to the 10. Or you can tell that I know I didn't release that one right out of the gates, and I'm going to find myself... Yeah, I have to keep refreshing the page, but then I have to restart the video, Nico. And then I have to mute the audio. Oh, bunny hole. All right. My turn to start sloppy 2. Waters and I both out of the gates here with an $8. Now if I can only pull off his run of marks. Let's see what happens. There's a good pop. Am I going to get one of the corners? Yes. Thank God. One of the things I've noticed at Millis is if you really pop that pocket like that, you see they'll kind of explode and come back off the walls. Kind of saved my bacon there. Now I've just got the 7-pin pinned against the wall. And I guess barring any catastrophe, this should be pretty much just like that. All right, I get the spare 18 and a ball in the second. We very much needed to battle this guy. Reset the pin by pin. Fire away for a fill-in. I'm going to pull it, and... Ugh. The Millis 8. Again, same kind of thing. You see the pins just kind of explode when you hit, you know, a pocket. No matter which pocket it is, they really do kind of pop well. And now I just need to take a breath. Drop this one nicely on the line. Or screw it up again, and that's twice in this half that can't find the head pin. Just nice and easy down the middle. Giving away a lot of spares. Can't do that against Justin. There we go. Woo! $10. I'll take it. All right, find myself at 36 through 3. Down 6 already in the string, and Waters has another mark coming at me, so let's try not to fall too far behind. Back on. Come on. Waters had that big rocket that just left the 8-pin. I had 4 pins. 4 pins all around that 9-pin, and none of them could find it and hit it hard enough to take it down. And that's a pretty low bar at Millis, but didn't get it. 9-pin with the plank. See if I can skid it off of there. I'm grabbing it. I needed it. It's 46 and a ball here as I try to catch Justin in the first half. And I'm going to shave that head pin ever so slightly. I have to admit, if you're going to have an ugly leave like this is the 3 and the 9 with a 7 post. I love this wood. I love it. Let's see if I can just drop the ball right on that slant. See if it takes care. I mean, anything can happen here, but that's certainly what I want. absolutely exploded the way that I hoped. And I will end up sitting on this mark. Alrighty, we'll move the scores over to the other side.
It ain't hard.
We'll bring up the stats real quick. See where we stand. 63 to 63, but I am sitting on a ball. As Waters gets ready to fire away on 21. And once again, he's going to chop through. It's the 2, the 5, and the 8. I hate this. This is Drew Steele's chop zone. The 6-10 pocket. That's an impressive way to do it. Waters on the recovery ball. Up high. Just couldn't get the 10, but I think he would have liked that ball just a little more to the left. Still great action driving through it like that. And bowler's call.
You hear the pin break as it was in the gutter?
I think he said you hear the pin break when it went into the gutter. Let's see if we can watch this real quick. I don't think I saw anything flying off it, but he certainly throws that ball pretty damn hard. I think the cameras see it at 35 at the pins. Either way, it's a 9 box. He's at 72 through 6. As it gives me a mark to chase here. Oof. All right. For a second there, it was kind of an ugly split. Got a lot better. Nice 6-10 on the right-hand side. Plank to kind of brace it in, so like even on this one, even if you tried to chop the 6, that piece of wood will help kick you in the right direction. Yeah, right in there. Let's watch that one again as Waters just absolutely annihilates that 6-pin in the face. No doubt.
Be nice to have one.
All right, so he finds himself at 82 and a ball through 7. It was kind of funny. He's like, I want my 9 drop. I want 10 drop. I want a strike. And then
Be nice to have one.
boom. Strike on spare. Waters absolutely wrecks the pocket. That 10 pin coming forward at the end. And just like that, 92 through 7, 102 and a ball in the 8th. Beautiful strike. See if you can double it up here. And there's me shouting in the background. I really thought he had it. A lot of action there, but it's a 9 drop and a nice 5 pin with a plank in front of it. Once again, over under with him on a single pin. Yeah, you just see that right on the line. Wow. Just that quick. 122 and a ball now in the 9th. His Waters is just off to the races in the second half. Give me something I have to run down here. There's one you don't see every day. That is the 4 and the 8, the 6 and the 10. Just a 6 fill on the spare, so 128 through the 9. And I'm not sure really how I'd shoot this. Like, part of me feels like I want to go low, but I think if I go on the right side of the pin, I'm going to leave the 10. I kind of want to shoot the cap on the left-hand side. See what Waters pulls off on this one. I think he was looking for the cap. I actually asked him. I'm like, you know, what were you looking for there?
Cap.
And he's like, oh, yeah, cap. See if we can grab a couple of sticks here. Almost steals the 3rd. Wow. Wow. So a 137 for Waters. That gives me a little bit of a hill to chase. Move him over there, and I will bring up the stats as I type my name in over here. So a 124 opener, 137 with a strike, 10 spares, 3 10s, 15 out of 20 on the head pin with just 5 splits. Left 12 pins standing in the first 2 strings. Old man bends down to touch floor. All right, we'll bring the scores back up. I need, including a fill, 75 pins to take this string. Jesus. And they're just going to continue to go. I'll take them. It's a 9 drop. So that'll close out the first half at 72. And sitting here with a 6 pin and a plank. See if I can put this one on target. You know, the downside of being an old guy is once in a while you can't throw your ball. Water's like, yeah, what's the matter? I'm like, something wrong? I'm like, no, just leg spasm. Had to wait that out. And yeah, it was worth the wait. Three in a row. I'll take that. 82 and a ball in the 6th. And a nice 8 drop. And where's this wood going to end up? I've left the 4 and the 8. Closes out box 6 at 90. And I'm not going to say I hate this. Just got to be nice and easy and drop it out there. Close, but in there. Another spare. 100 and a fill. Some days you're just putting the ball where you want it to be. So I fire away in the 8th. I'm going to pull that one, take out the corner, so it's the left rail, the 124. It's an 8 fill. Sorry, a 7 fill. I can do math. 107 through 7. Nice and easy, Happy, right? Just drop this ball right in the rail, see what happens. I'll take it. 5 in a row. So that has me at, what, 117 and a ball with 2 to go. There is a chance. Obviously, this fill's going to play a big role in it. Oh, that one kind of came down heavy. Might have spiked it a little. Chop through. It's a 3-1 split to the left. I've got a flat brace at the lip in front of the 2 and the 4. See if I can... I think that's me pointing to the left, knowing that I want to leave it on the left side of the pin and see if I can get this to spin across. Either way, the 6 fill closes out box 8 at 123, and just couldn't get to that 10 pin. All right. Let's see if I can grab the single stick. Make it easier to steal this string away from Justin. And I will send that one to the pit. Pinning well here today. That feels good. 133, 4 to tie, 5 to win as I rally back here in the second half. And I mean, honestly, Waters had a great second half. He had a great first half. I mean, there's really not much difference between these 2 strings. And look at this. Ugh, God, thin. Thin. 6-7 again. I don't hate this. I really don't. I just feel like if I can grab this pin and send it and spin it and see what happens, but let's get it online at least. Huh. I thought it had it. That had great action coming off the wall. I don't know what happened. It just kind of caught up in the wood, bit out. There's no wood over there. I mean, it just spun in, caught the gutter, bounced off the stick in the gutter, didn't go. Clean it up for a 10 bucks and a 143. Happy to survive the second string here. 143 to 137 over Justin. And unexpectedly but happily find myself sitting up 4 points to nothing here in the early going. And I will get the string out of the way, bring up the scores as we get ready for string number 3, and I'll flip the scoreboard to the other side. Waters 261 through 2, and no points to show for it. But it's a new string. And yeah, all right. So that there is a 2-6 with some interesting wood in the middle. Whittle, I guess whittle works. I imagine if you can catch almost any part of that 2, that should push that wood into the 6, but let's see what happens. Yeah, absolutely as expected. And Waters opens up string 3 with a spare. Refresh the pin by pin as Waters is going to fill it up with 7, maybe 8. Come up the ladder. Maybe 9. Almost stole one from that one. It's a 9 fill. 19 to open up the string. And once again, a single pin for him. And he passes the accuracy test. Not shocking. 29 and a ball through 2. Alrighty. Waters looking to keep this streak going. A little thin on the head pin, leaves the diamond 3. So the 3, the 5, the 6, and the 9, no wood. It's a 6 fill, 35 through 2. Oh, and he pops it, but just couldn't get the 5 to go. I think that's the way that I like to go at diamonds. Just no love getting to the 5 pin there. Just shoot one down the middle. Uncharacteristically a little off. But 44 through 3. Another good start for Justin. See if he can get himself back on the horse here. Three for 3 on the head pin in this string. After doing 15 for 20 in the first 2 strings. And jeez, look at this. 3, 7, and 10. No, 3, 4, 10. It was a good ball, but all the woods run away on him. So this is not a gimme spare by any means. Wow, perfect. Cut the baby, carry the corner. Hell of a spare for Waters. Sitting at 54 and a ball through 3. Well, 4. As he fires away in the 5th. He's going to be a little off target there and leave the 4 horse down the right-hand side.
Why is there somebody standing in the corner on those stairs? They literally just flipped the light off.
I didn't even notice it. I do notice it when I'm bowling, like if they're doing any work on machines and lights come on, lights come off, or anything like that. It certainly can catch my eye and mess with me. But Waters against the right-hand side. He's going to be a little short and punch out the 3 and the 6 in the middle there. So at least grab one. And he'll absolutely drill the head pin. Just 69 opening up his first half. Unbelievable. Just a machine as he comes at it. Again, we mentioned it before. His first 2 strings, he was 15 out of 20 on the head pin, now sitting at 19 out of 25. As I try to do my little practice slides. Touch my toes. As I get ready to start string 3, finding myself trailing 69 pins in the string right out of the gates. I like splits. That ball just kind of had nothing on it. It just kind of punched through and just didn't quite get the wood to spin or really do much for me. I got the 4-7-10. I kind of want to see if I can catch the inside of the 4 and send it off the wall. Or just absolutely smash it in the face. Chomp it out the 4 pin. All right. Part of me feels I want to catch that plank and see if I can make it spin. But I pulled that one a little too hard. Be a $9. And just like that, I find myself down 10 pins in the string through completed boxes. All right, let's see if I can sort this back out. No more splits. Come on. All right, nice and thin, good mixer. Couple extra sticks fall, and now I find myself with a nice plank in front of the 10 pin. This is the kind of help I need in order to pick up a spare. Let's see if I can catch this guy. There it is. Real boring spare, but they all score the same. 19 and a ball through 2. On the fill. Wow, that one just kind of ran away. Stripped all the front walls down for an 8 drop, leaving the 5 and the 8. No wood to help me here. Just put it in between. Or pull it and then, I don't know if the cap. Cap's behind it. I just must have missed by a mile. Good shot at the 5-7, except for the 7 wasn't there. And grab the single stick for a $10. All right, 37 through 3. Good news is I'm only down by 7 at this point. But again, Waters with another spare in the half. All right. All right. I don't hate that. Nice head pin pocket hit. 6-10 with a plank in the area, though can't say I like where it's at. I obviously want to pull this in between the 6 and the 10. Uh-oh. Yeah. Yep. That cap just pushed that ball around the 10 pin, and yeah, oh well, rats. Well, grab the pin for $10 and find myself a little downhill here. 47 to 60 through completed boxes. Thankfully, Waters has given me a break, and it was only a 9, so see if I can at least do something here to get back in the game. Firing away the midway point. And as Al Blanchard would say, and they all fall down. Down they go. A much-needed strike. Trying to stay with Justin here. Move the scores to the left. Move me to the left. There we are. As As Waters is up ready to fire. 69 first half. I'm sitting at 57 and a pair. And he's going to rip through that one, and it doesn't come out of the gutter. So he's got a 2-1 split to the left, leaving the 2, the 4, and the 6. Kind of a tough cut. He sees the lights on down in the back, and I think he's just waiting. All right, see if he can shoot that 2-pin over. Wow! I wonder if he was trying to go off the inside of the 2, but I don't even think there would be room for a ball in there, and managed to thread that needle. And now the light's off. It's hard. Like, you know, there's a million things that can distract you when you're bowling, and, you know, if you let it, and that's tough. Oh, well. Let's see if he can shoot this over, make up for it. Oh, he's going to pull that one in, grab the 4-pin for just an 8 box. So 77 through 6. As Waters tries to get it going here in the second half. And real thin. Wow. Great action as the pins just kind of slid around there. Unfortunately, though, when the dust settles, he's got a naked 2-7 baby split. You just saw all that wood there for a second, and then they all just decided, we're out of here. And he's going to be a little heavy on the 2-pin. Chips that out. See if he can grab the corner. He hadn't had a lot of splits through the first 2 strings. He had 2 in the first, 3 in the second, but 4 so far here in the third as he cleans up the 10 bucks. You know, and that's one of those things. Hitting the head pin as often as he does, you know, you're going to see a lot of splits, but I think so far he's been on the right side of the split counts. Either way, that's 87 with 3 to go. As he gets ready to shoot here in box number 8. That's going to come a little over to the left-hand side, chip out a pair of triangles there as he takes out the 2, 5, 6. Sorry, the 2, 4, 5, and then the 6, 9, 10. He's got the 1, the 3, the 7, and the 8 without an ounce of wood to help him. Wow. I still don't know how that didn't go. It looks like it kind of got caught on the wall, came, spun around, and just couldn't find a way to get to the 8-pin. Ugh. Crazy game. Shooting the 8-pin, he's going to pull that one by. It'll be a 9 bucks. 96 with 2 to go. Just needing a couple of marks here to get himself going. And mind you, with his bad string, he's still sitting at 357 through the first 3 strings with 2 boxes to go. It's the longest stretch I've seen him without a mark in a while. Just 5 boxes, 4 boxes. And he's going to trip the head pin from behind, but get the left wing there. He's got the 2, the 4, and the 7. He's got, I don't know if I like either of these pieces of wood. He's got a real flat plank on the right side of the 2, and on the left, he's got a high tight angle, you know, kind of like a blocker there, but let's see what he can do with this. Going on the outside. Jeez. Move the 7-pin around a bunch, just couldn't get it to go. I think he hit that a little thinner than he wanted to. Fires away and grabs the 10. Running out of time here for Justin. Just 106 with a box to go. Bowling balls are made of at least a decent amount of rubber as it bounces back up for him. A little frustration over the lanes being a little unkind. And in the last box, another diamond. 3, 5, 6, and 9. Let's see if he can catch this and take it out. Last time he had this, he left the 5-pin. Ugh. And this time, just no 6-pin. Got it a little too thin. Not too thrilled with that, and he's going to let that last ball just go. Get the scores out of there for now. Waters will finish the 3 strings with a 376, going 124, 137, 115, a strike, 13 spares, 5 tens, 22 out of 30 on the head pins, 9 splits, averaging 6.4, 7, and 7 in his first balls, and leaving 18 pins on the deck. All right. The gap is 58, so I need 59, including a fill of a strike, to take string number 3. Working on the strike. Oof. Perfect time for a half Worcester, right? That's why they give you 2 balls. Ugh, rotten. All right, let's see if I can shoot the gap here. Ooh, put that one down way too early. And I'm going to get away with it.
Shooting gallery.
Yeah. Sometimes you get that little extra chaos, but that definitely was dropped on the approach, and I want to thank the walls at Millis for their support with a spare on the strike. Close out the first half at 67 as I... Yeah, they give me a nice spare. I give it back to them with a crappy fill as I just drop that one out there and chop out the triangle 4. It's a 3 fill, 80 through 6. So obviously 4 boxes to get 33 pins. I feel pretty good about it, but left myself a mess to clean up here. Ooh, wrapped it all around the 2-pin. Almost got to come in from behind, but not going to be there. My balance looks a little off as I've been kind of jamming the slide here. And I'll rip that one past it for just a 9 box. 89 through 7, 3 to go. Needing 27 pins, so hopefully I can keep the pin on the plate and take this one home. Try to sort out whatever's going on with my knee here. Well, that's one way to sort it out. Come across the pocket high and heavy. Absolutely blow it up. Second strike of the string. Pretty damn convincing. All right, that just like that. 99 with the ball here. And this time on the pocket side. Hell of a ball. Doubling it up. Taking the string. Basically sitting at 119 in a pair of fill balls, I think, is the way that the math would work out on this. 2 really strong back-to-back strikes. I think Waters is trying to ice the kicker here while I'm waiting on pins. You know how it goes, Timmy. All right, let's see if we can get 3 here. I haven't had one in a long time. I don't think I've had one this season for sure in league or anything, so. Wasn't a bad ball for it, just couldn't carry the 6 and the 10, so that'll make it a 28 box. That'll close me at 117 through 8. I like this one better. It's got the brace where Waters had it, so let's see if I can just catch that 6-pin. Absolutely. Spare on strike. 137 makes it 147 with the ball to go here at the end. And back on the cross pocket, leaving the 4 and the 7. Probably could have cleaned that up for a spare, but I won't get to. I'll take it. I will take this all day long. That wasn't right. What did I do wrong? Oh, I know what I did. I didn't put on string 3. There we go. Waters struggled a bit in this string with a 115. I really lit it up at the end there, turned this into a 155, which felt absolutely awesome. Taking a little bit of a breather here as Waters gets ready for string number 4, but I have a 3-string score of 444, a 146, 143, 155, 4 strikes, 14 spares, 8 tens, 23 out of 30 on the head pin with 8 splits, averaging better than 7 pins on every one of my first balls and just leaving 5 pins on the plate today. Just one of those days where things are just working and going well. Just cycle through the strings as Waters heads up to the lanes. Crazy. And here's the empty one as we get ready for string 4. We will put bowler 1 on the left, the scores on the right, get rid of the string, bring up the scores. As Waters and I are just chit-chatting here for the next little minute. As you can tell, he's really happy. And it isn't that he's been bowling poorly. He's got 376 through 3. I just happen to have a really, really good set of strings here and a good start, and I'll see if I can just hold it together. And Justin's riding out the pitch clock here. Come on, get up there. If I've learned anything about Waters, what makes it just so fun and difficult to bowl against him is no matter how frustrated or irritated he might get out there, he can still just turn around and turn it on. So, anyways, 3 strings down, 2 to go. Absolutely thrilled to find myself up 6-0 against Justin. So, let's make this happen. Come on. This is what happens when I bowl well, I guess.
Don't show to travel league.
Alrighty. Justin getting ready to fire away in string 4. Be a little shy of the head pin. No worse for the wear. Leaving the 1, the 2, and the 10. All right. 1, 2, 10. And he's just going to grab that wood in the middle. I'll breathe a sigh of relief. As Waters gets ready to fire away here. Ball 3. Pulls that one by. Be an 8 bucks. Not the first time he's started out with an 8 in this match. That's the second time. He did it in string 2 as well.
Great match. I hope you enjoyed bowling in July.
Predicting that we'll be bowling in July. I think, were we bowling in July last year for the finals? I can't remember when the finals were last year. All right, anyways, and I don't think I'll make it to the finals, but I'm certainly going to try. Waters. Oh, good Lord. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how angry, frustrated, upset, anything he is. He can still just drop a bomb with the best of them at any given time. Look at that. Still chirping at me. It's great. Throws a strike. Still has some energy to be moved. Alrighty. Come on. Fire away. 18 in a pair here. heard that one kind of bounce on the plate. Which way are these going to fall? Well, not the way that he probably would have wanted. He ends up with a 5-7 split. But I can't say I hate that piece of wood in between them. Seems like if he gets outside the 5 at all, this should carry pretty easily. Oh, we got right on it. Even better. Waters with a spare on strike. Yeah, just absolutely blew through the 5-pin and pushed that cap into the 7. That's not a. It looked like it was pretty juiced, and he certainly didn't leave it there. All right, looking to fill the spare. Wow. Pulled that one. Little frustration taken out on the wall as he goes with a 4-8. Just a 2-fill. I'll take the mercy. Either way, that's still 40 through 3. And good Lord. Absolutely blows it up for another spare. 50 and a ball through 4.
Fucking tons of shit. Fucking lame.
Some choice words left behind. Yeah, Dunk. Bill was there today. It was so good to see him. He actually threw a pretty good string out there too. I miss him. I miss him in the league, man. Waters heavy. Is it gonna go? No. It's gonna ring the 6-pin. Either way, it's a 9-fill. 59 through 4. Can't imagine this pin standing. Absolutely not. 69 and a ball at the half as Waters once again just, yeah. Amazing. Another great half. Just like that. 3 out of 5 on the head pin with a split. Strike and 3 spares. Brutal. 69 plus. 3 out of 4 strings. He's been over 60 at the halfway point. As I start to fire away here in 4. And I'm going to be backwards Millis 8. Off the target, leaving the 1 and the 2. Putting enough spin on the release today to get away with some of those off-pocket shots. Let's see what happens here. Absolutely. Right on it for a spare. Trying to keep pace with Waters here in the 4th. Just absolutely popped the pocket right there. Wish I could have done it the ball before. Yep. Back to Splitville. I'm good for these. 4, 7, 10. Is that pin going to stick around? Nope. All right, so a naked 4, 7, 10. I'm going to try once again to get that 4 off the wall. Well, see what happens. Ooh! Man, I thought I had it. Really having a good day, mostly putting the ball where I want to. Just not enough there to make it happen. Clean ball on the 10. 27 through 2. But again, you know, Waters is working on a streak of 4 here, so got to find a way to stay with him. That's not a bad ball. Going to shave real thin. Those are the ones I kind of like where they're kind of drifting away, but they kind of shave the way through the rack. Everything but the 3-pin here. Got a brace kind of hanging out the front of it. So aim left side of that pin. Pretty sure that would have covered it either way, but it's a spare. 37 and a ball. Little high, but no split left there. It's just the left-hand wing, the 2, 4, 7. A 7 fill will have me at 44 through 3. A good setup here for another spare if I can just drop this in there with that brace behind it. Got a little nervous as it went outside, but it went. So that now has me sitting at 54 and a ball through 4, trying to keep pace with Waters, who's, again, just off to the races at 69 plus at the half. I think I'm pointing out that the head pin's leaning a little to the right. And a great pocket shot, but just not able to get that to topple. So an 8 fill and naked 4-8 to shoot here. Just hit that 4-pin. Off by a sliver. Just hit that 4-pin. Frustrated with myself. Let's get it in there. Not going to hit it by much, that's for sure. All right, let's bring up string number 4 as it stands right now at the midway point. Again, Waters just off to a hot start. Real hot start. $69 and a ball. Making my 72 half look small, I'm sure. Gonna catch it thin. It's gonna leave the triangle 6. Good ball, good fill. Closes out the first half at 76. And that one's gonna sail on him, pluck out the 10-pin. Now just the 6 and the 9 to clean up. Now it's just going to rip out the 9, so a 9 box. $85 through 6. Waters has been 4 out of 6 on the head pin so far in the string. Only 1 split. Looking to give me something to chase down here. I've been trying my best all day to stick with him, so hopefully I can keep that alive. And good mixer.
Should have been 10.
Should have been 10. A double plank in front of the 6-pin. I'm just going to mark this now. I have no doubt what's going to happen. So we'll just wait for this so I can do the highlight. Look at this thing. Boop. Yeah, no doubt. Let's watch that easy one again. I'd probably find a way to miss it, but he obviously doesn't waste the opportunity. 95 and a ball. As he gets ready to fire in the 8th. Oh, the bounce turns into pure chaos. Good Lord. Puts that ball, it looks like it was just a sliver before the foul line, but strike on spare just like that. 105 through 7, 115 and a pair here. Tell you, this guy can be frustrated. He can be angry. And yet steps up there and just obliterates pins. Triangle 3 with the first ball. Piece of wood hanging out in between the 3 and the 5. This could go a few ways. Yeah, he caught the cap. Well, don't think that was on target for him, but maybe that's what he wanted to do, thinking that if he went outside, it might just leave the 5 standing. Either way, it's an 8 fill on the strike. 123, and with that pair, 133. The box to go. Waters is back in the action here because Oof. Just like that. An easy 140 for him, possibly 150 with a mark here. And he's back at it. All right. A little thin. Got an 8 drop out, but he's got a 7-9 split. He's got a couple of sticks on the plate to play with. I think that one out front is dangerous, so maybe just try to hit this red line on the left-hand side. See if that can push that backwards stick into the 9-pin for him. At least that's what I'd be thinking. Took a look at it. Ah! He just took the wood and the 7-pin right off the plate. It looks like he actually spun the wood up and over. Yep. Cleans it up for a 10 box. 143. So, yeah, I mean, just never sleep on him. Never, ever sleep on him. Good Lord. Through 4, Waters, 124, 137, 115, 143, 519 with 3 strikes, 17 spares, 7 10 boxes, 30 out of 40 on the head pin, only 11 splits. Getting better now, averaging 7.7 on his first ball in that last string, and 21 pins left standing through the 4. Just really close and tight match by the numbers. All right, let's see if I can chase him down. The mark is 72. I'm not working on a fill. 71 to tie, 72 to take this string. I need to get working here on 21. Oh boy, that's not the way to get going. Not the first time we've seen this today. Never a good time for a spread eagle, especially when you're trying to double your score in a half of a string. Alrighty, let's see if I can catch a wing here. So I'm trying to use the wall, and I don't think that's quite the way that I had intended it. And in the end, I don't hate the way that this is lined up. I've got the right wing, a slant in front of it, so maybe I can hit it high and bounce into the 7. Or get really confused with that one. An unusual way to get to a 9 box. But I'm running out of time in this string. I need 63 in these last 4, so gonna need a couple of 20 boxes here real quick. All right. That's the way to go. Back on the pocket. Nice heavy hit, just a naked 4-pin. Nice and easy, Happy. Just leave this down the outside, pick up the spare. Or pull it. I knew it as soon as I let it go. You heard the nope. Yeah, I hate when I know that I pulled the ball. All right. Now let's push the ball. Oh, man, trying too hard. Trying too hard. 90 through 7, and now it's getting real. I got 3 boxes to get 54 pins. So, spare 8, spare 8, spare 8. Anybody? Either way, can't get there without at least 1 spare. So, let's get started. Well, I'm not liking that at all. Off target, pulled it pretty hard to the right, and yeah, 1-4-10, though not the worst wood in the world. Let's see if where this guy's going to stop. I guess that's close enough for me. And I'm going to take it home for a spare. Probably one of the few really cool shots I've thrown today. All right, with that spare, got a chance here for a big fill to get back in this one. Jesus. What is that? 3, 5, 3, 4, 5, 9. Having some issues here pulling that ball right. Four fill's not going to do it as I am now at 104 with a pair to go. Need back-to-backs. Oh, I threw it in the pocket. Just sailed a little high. Couldn't grab the 610. Grab one of these, both of these. There's still a chance with a triple, right? Off my mark there. Settle for a 9 box as I've suddenly gotten real cold on lane 21. $113 with a box to go. Triple would tie it. And that is not going to be a triple. That said, you know, every pin matters. I don't necessarily hate this setup. Part of me feels like I could go between the 2 pins, but I want to catch that one on the right, let it deflect me into the 10. No. I think I needed to hit it a little better than that as I just pussyfoot the wood. And yeah, I'm not too thrilled about that. Let's see where this guy finishes up. Give me something right about there. Stay. Stay. No, come back to the right. A little more right. No, it is where it is. All right, let's see if I can make up for that last one. Grab this for a 10. Yeah. All righty. Well, with that mess out of the way, Justin comes back and blows me up. 143 to 123, chipping into the lead by 20. Again, a good stretch there with 4 in a row and then a 20 box late. I mean, just a solid string from Justin. I had 3 spares in the early, 1 later on, but never really got anything going here. Just going to update my stuff over here. Move scoreboards on the right. Take a look at the stats of what we're at through 4. Tailed off a little there, only averaging 7 on the first ball, but 4 strikes, 18 spares, 11 tens, 30 out of 40 on the head pin. So Waters and I are tied there. We both have 11 splits. I've won a few more boxes that have, you know, not been marks or whatever. I've only left 8 pins standing, and that's awesome. I wish I could do that more often. That's something I've been focusing on this year. So once in a while, you feel like you're doing the right thing. That feels good. Anyways, 1 string to go. Let's see if I can hold on to take total. And more importantly, 567 leaves a big number right within reach. Well, not really within reach, but within reach. Let's see how this goes. Waters firing away in the 5th. And boy, is he ever. That was a quick one. Just like that, opens up with a bomb. Well, a mixer, not really a bomb. But still, pretty strike. Waters out of the gate. 11 more to go. Make that 10 more to go. Doubles it up. This one a definitely a little better hit. Perfect start. Strikes in 1 and 2 as Justin gets ready in box 3. Already sitting at 30 pins. And speaking of 30 pins, the pin setter's got to wait for a few. I think the average pin setter probably has between 23 and 25 pins in it, depending on, you know, the timing of that 10th slot. So when you throw a couple of big boxes back to back, it takes them a little while to catch up. All right, looking for the triple. Ain't going to be there as he just chops out 3, the 3, the 5, and the 9. So got quite the mess to deal with here cleaning this up. The 4 horse down the left with the 8 sleeping behind it, then the 6-10. Still 23 in his first box. Wow. Wow, that went fast. Spare on strike. 43 through 2, 53 and a ball through 3. Hell of a ball by Waters. Really throwing well here at the end. Makes me realize, you know, hey, Total's not a lock by any way, shape, or form. And he's going to give himself another shot at a diamond, this time on the left side. So the 2, 4, 5, 8, no wood. It's a 6 fill on the spare, 59 through 3. Now he's going to pull that one past his target, take out the back 2. Just has to shoot the 2, 5. He's going to pluck the 5 pin for a 9 box. 68 through 4. Whoops, I got to clear the form, sorry. There we go. 68 through 4. Waters already with 3 marks in this half. You say what you want. Say I'm getting all the breaks and everything like that, but look at the way this one rolls together for the 3rd strike of the half for Waters. 78 plus a pair. As I find myself fighting uphill pretty damn quickly. Get the scores up. Bring up that string for a second. Look at this. Double 3, strike, spare on strike, spare 6, 9, strike. Brutal. Brutal. 78 and a pair for Waters at the half. And I got to see if I can catch that horse. Man, really? Really? I thought that was as good of a ball. Apparently not. Just couldn't get that 7 to topple. Doesn't matter how you get the spares, right? Because I know I'm going right at this wood. I know I'm going at this wood. No shame. Yeah.
Wood shooter. I figure I had a 15-inch target.
Singing wood shooter as I come away for that one. Kind of exploded real nice off that right side again. All right, I can fill this however I want, and I'm still trailing in the after 1 box, right? Nice and thin, and it's, well, it wasn't done yet. Mix and match turns into an 8 fill. It's now a 3-6 with a nice piece of wood sticking in between it. So let's just take this nice and easy, drop it on it. Right there. I think that would have gone either way, but starting out the pair of spares, and I'm still going to be in a big hole. 28 and a ball through 2. All right, let's see if we can load this one up. Not bad. Not bad. Again, thin on the head pin. Shaved it around. I got the left wing. It's a 7 fill, so 35 through 2, and I'm still trailing by 8 through completed boxes. All right, try to get it in there. Wow. Well, whatever. I mean, you go outside, you run your risks. I don't know that I could have gotten inside without catching that wood, but just kind of exploded off the sidewall and didn't carry for me. Pin against the rubbers and never good. It's a 9 box. 44 through 3. Let's see if we can get back on track here as I'm trying to keep up with a 4-mark half. That's a good heavy ball. Rips through it pretty good, but leaves the 4 and the 7. No help there. Just got to let this nice and calm. Stay outside. Right in between. 52 in a ball through 4. Trying to hold pace. Trying to steal another string. More importantly, looking at that big number that's within reach and trying to keep my head down. Looking for a fill here. It's going to be a little thin again, but I'll leave the half Worcester on the right-hand side. So it's an 8 fill, a great slant there to help drive this home. 62 through 4. All that to be trailing by 6 through completed boxes. And with him sitting on a strike. I kind of had a cool bounce through there. Sitting on the mark. 72 in a ball at the half. Doing the best that I can to stay with Waters. That is not an easy order. All righty. This continues to get hairy. Waters, 5 boxes to go, still already at 597. I'm sitting at 639. 61 pins. Just hold it together. Waters is going to try bowling the whole string on 22. 72 in a ball, looking uphill at 78 in a pair. Nice low-scoring match. I think we have 50 marks between us to this point. He's going to get up high, and he's going to get out of this one.
And here we go.
And here we go. 7 on his first ball, the 2, the 4, and the 10. Let's see if he can kick this over. He's still working on a strike, so. Yep, got it a little full. Either way, 9 fill on the strike. Closes out the first half at 87. And rides that home for a 10 bucks. 97 through 6 for Waters. Sitting at 616 on the day, 4 boxes to go. Back on the head pin. Oh, beautiful ball. Everything but the 10. Got a pair of sticks there. I don't like the way that the back one is slanted away. But I've seen him throw his ball a lot where it just bounces off the pin and goes up, bounces off the piece of wood and then goes right at the pin. I imagine that'll happen here, but we'll see what happens. Oh, nope. You got the wall involved. So a spare in the 7th, 107 in a ball. Waters definitely turning up the heat here in the last couple of strings. Little thin, leaves a triangle 3, so it'll be a 7 fill on the spare. Have him at 114 through 7. As he shoots at the triangle here on the right-hand side. Oof. Just punches right through it. I hate those. Happens a lot. As Duncan McCarthy used to like writing the 101 ways to miss a triangle. And that one's just going to be probably a frustration ball. Be an 8 box. 122 through 8. As he gets ready to fire away in box 9. Leaves the reverse setback. So the 5, 7, and 8. Piece of wood on the outside. I don't know why, but I love shooting this spare, right? For me, I'm aiming to the right of the 5 pin, let it go off the 8 and into the 7. That's just the way I shoot this. I love shooting this spare. I don't know why. Waters tries the wood and takes the 5-pin out off the wall. I don't think I have a good enough aim to go at that one that way for sure. And he's going to find the gap again. 130 with a box to go. Water sitting at 649 on the day. So easily going to be averaging over 130 on the day. But I'm certainly not considering him done at this point by any means. And a little thin, a good mixer, but 7-8 split. Pair of sticks in front. This one's got to be automatic. I mean, if this doesn't go, it's more surprising than if it does, because that's just, oof, he almost pulled it past it. Never too late for another spare. Waters, last box of the day. 140 plus a ball. As he fires away a fill and gives me a mountain to climb. Ah, that's a good place to leave that. 7-10 split. 148. Hell of a string by Waters. Way to get back into the match. Yeah, that's a lesson for me, I guess, huh? Waters will close out the day going 124, 137, 115, 143, 148 for a 667. 6 strikes, 20 spares, 8 tens, 39 out of 50 on the head pin, 14 splits, and 26 pins left standing. So, yeah. Find myself once again looking up at a giant hill here, needing 77, though I do have a spare fill to work with. But mostly I'm just focusing on, you know, relaxing, throwing a good ball, trying to keep things on the plate, because there's a big number within reach here. Especially with a start like that. Oh, my God.
I don't want to have to throw one down the middle again.
A nice 9-drop. Leaving just the 5-pin. All righty. Taking that home. $91 and a ball through 6. Pressure's on. And that one's going to chop through and take out a diamond. Pulled that one a little too far to the right. Not happy with myself over it, but I'm at 95 through 6. Just trying to take a deep breath here. Man, I put that right where I wanted. Just didn't get it to go. All right, 7 and 8 with a plank in front of it for a 10 box. Hopefully I can pick this up. And that'll be that for a 10 box. All right, 3 to go, needing 44. A couple of marks. Could turn this into a 12-2. At this point in time, total is set as I'm now sitting at 672 to Justin's 667. Got my work cut out. That ball had no drive. Big triangle gone. Little triangle standing. So 5, 7, 8. Nothing feeling right at this point, that's for sure. Ugh, Waters had done one earlier. My turn to chop through a triangle now. Want every pin I can get here. I'm going to take a shot at that wood there on the left, see if I can get it to move. And it's just going to take out the 8-pin. But hey, it's a 9 box. Need 35 and 2. $681 with a pair to go. Pressure's on. Ugh. Good Lord. Am I nervous? Am I thinking about it? Am I getting a case of the yips? Everything's coming right on me here on lane 21. It actually started last string too. My ball just started burning here. I've only had a spare, one spare in the 4th, one spare in the 5th. Oh, I'm going to hate that. Try to find 2 out of this. Try to find 2 out of this so I can make it with a 10. I'm going to see if I can maybe catch that plank on the right. And unfortunately, I'm just going to drive right through. So, shit. I need a mark. All right. 122. Hoping to get something going here. As I step into the last box, needing a mark. All right. Make it easy for me. Everything but the 4-pin. No help. Nice and easy. No, I need it. Just take it nice and easy. Son of a... Oh, man. You know. Hanging my head in shame. What can you do? What can you do? 1 pin short. I really thought I had it, and yeah, that's gonna suck for a long time. That is gonna really stick in my craw for a long time coming up. 1 pin short of 700 here against Justin. He rallied back really awesome in those last 2 strings, going 143, 148. I finished the day going 146, 143, 155, 123, 132 with a 699, taking 10 and losing 4 to Justin. Just a crazy day of bowling. Waters again, 6 strikes, 20 spares, 8 tens, 39 out of 40 on the head pin with 14 splits. He won 20 of the boxes head-to-head, averaged 7.16 on his first ball, and left 26 pins on the plate. I, on the other hand, had 4 strikes, 23 spares, 13 tens, 38 out of 50 on the head pin with 11 splits, won 24 of the boxes, averaged 7.4 on the first ball, only left 12 pins on the plate. I mean, I got nothing to complain about. Again, opening up strong, taking the first string, 146 to 124, leaving all this stuff up there so you can see it. String number 2. I need to find where my replay is real quickly. Okay, sorry. String number 2, again, another rally at the end to steal it back from Waters, even though he went heavy there. 143 to 137. String 3, Waters had a tough stretch there. 5 boxes without a mark, actually 6 boxes without a mark, which is really unlike him, but I lit it up at the end for a 155 and really stretched out the match. Then I started to cool off, and Justin did not. He warmed up, going big down the stretch for a 143. I didn't bowl bad, but a 123 is not going to beat him on most days, and that's certainly not going to happen there in the 4th string. And in the finale, damn it. 10, 9, 8, 10 down the stretch, where a couple of marks might have given me the string, certainly would have given me 700. But that's all I got to show for it. So for better or worse, it was a hell of a match against Justin. I'm happy. I'm thrilled to get away from this with 10 points, and I'm just, yeah. There's nothing wrong with throwing a 699 ever. It's just sad that I left one standing. But I'm going to get this out of here. I'm going to make sure we're all good to go, and do some replays and get out of here. Have a great night, folks. We'll catch you later. That's working right. Everything but the 3-pin. And when you're averaging 125 or better, this isn't really much of a threat. And as you can see, piece of wood behind it's kind of flat. Don't know how much that's really going to come into play, but he throws such a strong ball. We'll see what happens here. Oh, absolutely. It's floppy enough back there to topple a few extra pins. Now just drop this one nice and easy. I'll take it. And missing, so we'll fix the pin by pin there. Let's see if I can drop one on line. A little bit of dirt that breaks off on my hand coming from the lanes. Let's see if I can go for 3. Spin and take out the 2 and let the ball take out the 5. Hello. Not exactly the way that we... Well, the pin tends to helicopter and the ball jumps up too, so let's see if he can drive this through and take this home. Oh yeah. All right. How I can get this Facebook chat to keep up with you guys here while we're chatting along. Forgive me. But I'll take it down. End a ball here in the 7th as I fire away in the 8th. Those feel good. If I could do that. It's going to take it, though. Water's against a single pin. Watch and learn. No doubt. He got kind of hosed on the first check mark. Oh, no, he missed the first check mark. Pulled it into the 4-7. Let's see if this one goes better for him. Oh, yeah. 3 in a row. Nails it. Absolutely. Kind of saved my bacon there. Now I've just got the 7-pin pinned against the wall. And I guess barring any catastrophe, this should be pretty much just... That's a pretty low bar at Millis, but didn't get it. 9-pin with the plank. See if I can skid it off of there. I'm grabbing it. See if it takes care. I mean, anything can happen here, but that's certainly what I want. Absolutely exploded the way. Even on this one, even if you tried to chop the 6, that piece of wood will help kick you in the right direction. Yeah, right in there. It was kind of funny. He's like, I want my 9 drop. I want 10 drop. I want a strike. And then... Once again, over-under with him on a single pin. You just see that right on the line. Water's like, yeah, what's the matter? I'm like, something wrong? I'm like, no, just leg spasm. Had to wait that out. And, yeah, it was worth the wait. Just got to be nice and easy and drop it out there. Close, but in there. Nice and easy, happy, right? Just drop this ball right in the rail, see what happens. I'll take it. 5 in a row. Catch almost any part of that 2, that should push that wood into the 6, but let's see what happens. Yeah, absolutely as expected. And once again, a single pin for him. And he passes the accuracy test. Not a gimme spare by any means. Wow. Wow. Perfect. This is the kind of help I need in order to pick up a spare. Let's see if I can catch this guy. There it is. Real boring. Firing away the midway point. And as Al Blanchard would... Ooh, put that one down way too early. And I'm going to get away on my knee here. Well, that's one way to sort it out. Right, that just like that. 99 with the ball here. And this time on the pocket side. I like this one better. It's got the brace where Waters had it, so let's see if I can just catch that 6-pin. Absolutely. The finals. I can't remember when the finals were last year. All right. Anyways, and I don't think I'll make it to the finals, but I'm certainly gonna try. Waters. Oh, good lord. Pretty easily. Oh, we got right on it. Even I'll take the mercy. Either way, that's still 40 through 3. And good lord. Either way, it's a 9 fill. 59 through 4. Can't imagine this pin standing. Absolutely not. Putting enough spin on the release today to get away with some of those off-pocket shots. Let's see what happens here. Absolutely. 3 pin here. Got a brace kind of hanging out in the front of it. So aim left side of that pin. Pretty sure a good setup here for another spare if I can just drop this in there with that brace behind it. Got a little nervous. I'm going to mark this now. I have no doubt what's going to happen. So we'll just wait for this so I can do the highlight. Look at this thing. Boop. Yeah, no doubt. Oh, the bounce turns into pure. Where this guy's going to stop. I guess that's close enough for me. And I'm going to take it home for a spare. Probably one of the few real... Let's see how this goes. Waters firing away in the 5th. And boy, is he ever. That was a quick one. Go. Make that 10 more to go. Doubles it up. Sleeping behind it, then the 6-10. Still 23 in his first box. Wow. Wow. That. Going right at this wood. I know I'm going at this wood. No shame. Yeah. 3-6 with a nice piece of wood sticking in between it. So let's just take this nice and easy, drop it on it. Right there. I think that... Right in between. By 6 through completed boxes. And with him sitting on a strike. I kind of had a cool bounce through there. A lot where it just bounces off the pin and goes up, bounces off the piece of wood and then goes right at the pin. I imagine that'll happen here, but we'll see what happens. Oh, nope, sticks in front. This one's got to be automatic. I mean, if this doesn't go, it's more surprising than if it does, because that's just, oof, he almost pulled it past it. Leaving just the 5 pin. All righty.